Hello everybody, hopefully you can hear me. We don't have the greatest service. Right now we are in Idaho. We're actually in Salem, Idaho. We're just across the line from Rexburg. We are here because human remains were found on the property of Chad Daybell. As most of you probably know, Chad Daybell is the husband of Lori Daybell. Her kids, Tylee and JJ, have been missing since September. So the human remains were found. Police have confirmed that. Let me kind of show you where we are. So they won't let us get up close to Chad's property. There's kind of a roadblock, but police are blocking us right down there. And his house, Chad's home, is like about a mile that way. Excuse me, I'm sorry. There's some dust flying around. All right, so human remains were found. Police have not confirmed who the remains are of, or they're likely going to have to do DNA testing for that. But what we do know is that this all happened because police served a search warrant on Chad Daybell's home. It was Rexburg Police, the Fremont County Sheriff, and the FBI were all at his house. They got there at around 7 o'clock this morning. And let me know if you can't hear me, if the road is too loud. They got there around 7 o'clock this morning, and they're still there executing the search warrant. And for those watching in Salt Lake City, the FBI in Salt Lake City says they alone had 20 agents from their evidence response team assisting on this warrant. There was a lot of people there working. We saw from some aerial shots some backhoes digging, and the police were able to find some human remains. Maybe around 3 hours after they started searching is when they arrested Chad just about a mile from his home. Or excuse me, they did not arrest him. It's when they took Chad into custody. He's not been arrested or charged yet. But police, the warrant's sealed, so they couldn't tell us exactly what they're searching for, but the police have confirmed that the warrant was in connection to the months-long search for missing Tylee and JJ. Now, police, they haven't given any questions about the remains. They haven't given any answers because they don't want to speculate. They said basically, we're not going to give you any answers until we get the results back and we know exactly who the remains belong to. So Chad Daybell currently hasn't been arrested or charged with anything, but he is in custody being questioned about the remains that were found. Now, if you're just catching up with the story, it's a very long, complicated story with a lot of players, but essentially Chad Daybell is married to Lori Daybell. Lori Daybell's kids from another marriage. They've been missing since September. JJ would have just turned 8 years old. Tylee is 17. They've been missing since September. Lori has pretty consistently lied about where they are, and they both refuse to say where the children are. I'm going to try to answer